Test, test, test. Going live here in a second.
Meg 2 Sabers requires a lot of work on engineering, drilling, smoothing, tapping, setting, imagining, cutting, stripping, twisting, dipping, tin it, pin it, wire it, fire it, lock it, rest it, swing it, bash it. Meg 2 Sabers.
Greetings, Saber fans. Joel Pal Meg 26. Check this out. Y'all remember that Saber from last week or the last Meg 2 Monday Live? There's the KR button, the dual button. That's pretty cool. And I added a Sotomayor glass eye on this sucker right there. Hopefully y'all can see that. And fix the clocking issue here on the Saber clip, and that sucker's done. That is a cool Saber. So that KR Sabers flagship is done. The thing is awesome. So I wanted to show you guys that. This thing is bad to the bone, you know. So when Tony gets his Graflexes, his two Graflexes and that Saber, boy, you know. And this is the second time I've installed this Saber. He broke the chassis, so it's got a new chassis and a brand new install and new dual button and the new glass eye. So basically, kind of made, you know, this Saber. Yeah. Hey, you know, whatever. We just have some fun. So I tried to make it, you know, similar to my Proffie board 3.7 Saber. You know, that's got the Sotomayor glass eye in it too. Thing is awesome. So I think we really have a cool Saber here for Tony. You know, it's got the like I said, it's got Smuggler's Outpost glass eye in there from Sotomayor and the KR Sabers dual buttons, and it's got Sotomayor's chassis in there. So there's a lot of Smuggler's Outpost in here. Hey, Solo Sabers. Hey, Solo Sabers, look what I got. Wow. So, you know, but the bad part is I don't have a chassis. And I was like, hey, you know, they're doing an install on these Star Killers, and I'm like, I got a Star Killer I can install, or I can at least, you know, put the handles on, put it together, maybe do some heat bluing on the emitter, and I already did. So, you know, this thing's already put together. It's already ready to rock and roll. I'm waiting on the chassis. And now I could put the buttons in. I guess I could do that while you guys are streaming. But at any rate. Sound might be a bit low. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can pick it up. How's the sound now, Max? The sound might get low when I move away from the microphone here. I need to get a more professional mic. That's something I'm working on, Max. This is just using the computer mic. But Jeremy, you might be able to get into the Sunday live stream and go ahead and, would be helpful if it was right side up. Would be helpful if I had the chassis. But at least I can install the buttons on it, at least and hang out. So, you know, there you go. Yeah, it's a personal Saber. Now I do have some Graflex 2.0s that I want to convert. Oh, hang on a second. Let me show you guys something. Oh, where is it? So, you know, I've got the 2.0s, and look what I got. I got an original 2.0 core that I can make a really killer, you know, Star Killer with. I'm just afraid to cut into one of my 2.0s or whatever. Hey, look, I do have a chassis I can put in that Star Killer. The only thing I like about this is the permanently installed battery. This one is the permanently installed battery. Let me think about it. I mean, I don't mind a permanently installed battery. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a better mic. Blue Yeti, Bion, appreciate the input there. I'm definitely gonna be buying a better mic. All right, so hey, Solo Sabers, put me on because I'm gonna go ahead and install that permanent battery in the chassis. We're gonna make this happen. We'll go ahead and install this Saber with you guys. That's awesome, guys. Oh, so hey, one of the main reasons I brought you guys here is I wanted to show you guys this. This is an old lightsaber that I built for a friend of mine a long time ago. This lightsaber is MHS, and you know it's got kind of like a Rey Skywalker wrap theme on it with the suede showing instead of it being a normal leather wrap. And it's all sewn together. It looks hodgepodge. There's actually see-through crystal chamber in here. And this was actually installed with Spark 2. Well, the Spark 2 soundboard died, and I wanted to show you guys. This is a tri-cree, so you can see in there. You can see that's a tri-cree. I'm hoping you guys can see that's a tri-cree in there. No neopixels in this sucker. So I recently installed a Proffie board in this, and what's really cool is that a lot of people didn't know, hey, Proffie board can drive a tri-cree LED, and it can. And the cool part about Proffie on these tri-crees is you also have some blade effects. Let's go ahead and boot this thing up. I'm going to pull a kill key here. And you can, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the crystal chamber in there. I'll try to get you guys a little bit closer. You can see through that torn up leather, this crystal chamber in there. Blah, blah, blah. So let's go ahead and ignite this sucker. There you go. So it's got gestures. I can ignite it with a button. And do lock up. Lock up's the whole blade, because it's lock up's the whole blade because it's it's a tri-cree. There, I got a lot of other
I
questions.
suggest you try it again.
There's Blue.
This time, let go your conscious self and act on instinct.
By the way, that's royal blue. This tri-cree is deep red, green, royal blue.
It's just bad these days.
This is royal blue, which is stunning, in person. It's going to blow out the camera, but, still pretty good. Not too bad for an in-hilt LED. We should light up a neopixel next to this thing, right? Neopixels with the short blade, in-hilt with the long blade here. At any rate, let me get to a red blade on this sucker. And
Are you a Jedi? I am.
green blade. Y'all have already seen the green blade. Here we go, red blade. Now we can do a full comparison. They both blow out the camera. But at any rate, the next blade, I have shown this on a live before. By the way, I don't know if you can be able to see the crystal chamber in there or not. I have shown this on a live video before. See if you can see the crystal chamber in there. I'll show you the chamber inside in a second. But here's the cool part about Proffie, because the next preset is crossguard. And for those that didn't know, you can do a fire blade on a tri-cree. And that's what a fire blade on a tri-cree looks like. That's some lockup. but you know, you can have you know, definitely you can have the neopixel-like effects, but with a tri-cree. So anyway, let's take the blade out of here. Like if you guys didn't believe me, I showed you that saber. You know, there's no blade. You know, there's no butt cap on there. This is an empty. This is an empty blade. This is not a neopixel lightsaber. So yeah, I took this saber that had Spark 2 in it, and you know, it didn't have a neopixel blade, and you know, I put this um, Proffie board in there, and we're rocking and rolling. Now, of course, it can play tunes. It's got smooth swing, do all that stuff. I just want to really show this to you really quick. Hopefully the battery doesn't fall out. I had to do some crazy engineering because of the way that battery was. Now, this is an old TCSS chassis that I made with the chassis discs. Now, the cool thing is I had 2020 LEDs in the chassis disc there at the back, which is pretty awesome. So, oh, that's the rainbow blade there. Now this is like a cycle, so watch this cycle. And then you can see the crystal chamber. All this is hand built. I built this a bunch of years ago. I just put a Proffie board in it.
I suggest you try it again, Luke. This time, let go your conscience and act on instinct. It's just that these days.
And those 2020s are crazy. But you know, look, I really kind of shouldn't have done this whole, you know, I should have got rid of this chassis because it really made this build a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. You know, all I did is put a new battery in it, and took the piece of crap that was in there out of it, the you know the Spark 2, and then put the Proffie board in there, and you know added some 2020s in there too. So let me try and put this sucker back together. And then I got to shoot the video on this later, and then I don't want the new owner to ever take this thing apart because it just really shouldn't be taken apart. Let me get all this straightened back out. This saber is kind of complicated, to say the least. These chassis discs, you know. Yeah, tri-crees are still pretty versatile, Max. You can still do a lot of stuff with them, and you know this saber is pretty cool. All right, now let's put the kill key back in this thing, and we're in business. There it is. Pretty cool. So that's that. Definitely wanted to show everybody that. So tri-crees running Proffie, they're pretty awesome. Next, I promised you guys. Some guys didn't know this, so Megalodon teeth. And this is going to get me into another subject for tonight. But here's some Megalodon teeth from my collection. These are just two of the many. I don't have any ones to give away or sell right now. Pretty much gave away all my giveaway teeth, but I actually go scuba diving in the ocean to find these, and that's kind of like where my moniker comes from. So the whole Meg 2 set thing was, it was just my screen name on the Sith Lord detachment forums, and at the time I was like big into diving for Megalodon teeth, and I still am. I just haven't done it lately, and you know, I was like, I'm a Sith Lord detachment. I'm building my Kylo Ren costume. So I said, I'm going to be Meg 2 Sith. And then when I started building lightsabers, I just kept the moniker Meg 2 Sith, and then it turned into Meg 2 Sith Sabers, and there you have it. But that's kind of why the Megalodon teeth, a lot of people never know about that. They come in different colors and different sizes and everything. They're pretty cool. But oh yeah, I've seen the footage of large sharks. I've been around some large sharks. I think I shared my YouTube channel here before, and I'll share it in the chat here for you. But yeah, I mean, those are big teeth. Those are not plastic. You know, they're rock. You know, they're definitely rock. But yeah, I have some really pretty teeth. These aren't my best examples, but these are some pretty nice teeth. So I promised y'all I'd bring on some megalodon teeth next. Um, I got to show y'all something that Smuggler's Outpost showed. Oh yeah, there could be megalodons still around. I hope not. Let's do a, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I hope that didn't shut off the stream. It didn't. Let's go to screen share without me in it. Meant to do screen share without me in it. And then I want to share the screen. I wanted to show you all this site. And Albert Flores from Smuggler's Outpost showed me these. Omnifixo. These are like magnetic helping hands. And, you know, I'll show you my magnetic helping hand table base now that is my primary working station. You know, I have it on top of my cut mat. But these helping hands are pretty incredible. I've been watching Albert on Smuggler's Outpost live streams using these, and they're pretty incredible. And I'm gonna give those a whirl, and I'm hoping that those combined with the you know, the new old people goggles that I'm wearing to solder the lightsabers are gonna be helpful to, you know, my build process. So the good thing going forward is you know, I'm gonna install the Star Killer, which is pretty awesome. I didn't know I'd already built it. I totally forgot I'd already built it. So I guess I got to get to weathering it this week. I'm going to do some light weathering, light rust on it. I'm not going to do heavy weathering. I'm going to do some aluminum black, and I'd rather do all that weathering before I install this puppy. Man, I also really wanted to order that chamber. I don't know, guys. I may not install it. I may just get the switches because I want to order the chamber accent that goes in there. And I think if I install it before I put that in there, I could be in trouble. But, you know, that thing is pretty awesome. You see the heat stain on it. The Phoenix props. This is the original, by the way. This isn't the screen accurate one. So let me ask you all this. You see those bunny ears? Now those are like the digitized bunny ears that, you know, are kind of like more like what you see in the game. But then you also have the option to put these round bunny ears on. I think I need to put up a, you know, a poll on YouTube. Which of these do you think I should install on this Star Killer, the round or the digitized ones? So here's the round. They're kind of like Graflex bunny ears. And then there would be the digitized bunny ears. Y'all let me know in the comments which of those you think I should install on the Star Killer. Because, you know, I don't know. I'm ready to do either. But this is going to be a personal build. Yes, Bion. Actually, on my last MegTooth Monday Live, stand by. We'll get. Ooh, this is going to be ugly. Precarious. Jennifer just looks at me like, "You're going." So this is the Dark Force Custom Sabers Transcendence. This is Mark 1, and this is Blood Soap Transcendence, and there's a new version of this lightsaber out. Just if you Google Dark Force Custom Sabers, you'll be able to find it. This is a cool saber. It's tough. This thing is awesome. So it's pretty cool. Kim Kanama's partial to the round. Mundo says digital. Kendenhall round. Round. Yeah. You know, the digital is more like the game, though. It's more accurate to the game. I may put a poll up on the Facebook page and see which one gets the votes there. But yeah, you know, Bion, I did a whole video on my last live video about the beginning of the video was about the Mark III version of the Dark Force Custom Sabers Transcendence. It's getting released and it's pretty awesome. I think chassis and saber together around 173 bucks. So it's pretty cool lightsaber. What else? Oh, I know what else. So I can finally get rid of this thing. I've only kept it around for y'all. So, you know, I was absent there for a couple of months, and here is the culprit. And I kind of wanted to show you guys. You know, my old computer. she died. This thing programmed a lot of Proffie boards, and you know, she died a glorious death. But there's the old hard drive, which was the culprit, which died on me, and then there's the internal guts of the old computer. She died. She died a glamorous death, and I had to get the new computer. That's why I was gone from the world for a while. But I just kind of wanted to show that to you guys. I've had it out there to show you all. And now it needs to go bye-bye. Lady at the computer store said I could sell a lot of the parts for money, but I don't know what to do with it. Not quite sure. So that gets me into my next subject. Oh yeah, I know. So I'm gonna save some of it for Greavelys for sure, Max. But yeah, that computer is dead. Next subject is one of the bad parts about being a YouTuber, if I am a YouTuber, is that you get to see yourself in the video, and in the last few years, I haven't been real happy with what I'm seeing on the video, with my body and my face, and I gained a lot of weight with all the stress, and that's why I haven't been diving a lot lately. Too is just I didn't feel I was healthy enough to be doing the kind of diving I was doing, because the kind of diving I'm doing is somewhat dangerous if you're not in decent shape and you're not really physically prepared for it. So I didn't want to go out there and risk my life. But in July 18 of this year, I got a new job, and the new job has been much less stressful. And I actually started, just losing weight from the lack of the constant stress I was under. And I was upwards of 300 pounds. It was over 300 pounds. And just to let y'all know, I'm down 30 pounds from July. 30 pounds. And I'm on a better diet now, and I'm drinking water. I'm exercising. As a matter of fact, when we're done here on Megtooth Monday Live, then I'm gonna go walk my dog and get some more exercise. Even though we've already been 3.5 miles a day. Come here, Risk. You want to be a YouTuber? Come here. Come here. He's always in here with me. He's waiting for me to get off the stream. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Get up there and show everybody. That's the Riskers. So me and Riskers are going to go on a walk when we're done streaming, aren't we? You grunting? Yeah. You don't like being on the YouTubes. Risky doesn't like being on the YouTubes. Yep. The big problem is, Max, is, even having lost that 30 pounds, I'm still morbidly obese. I'm still way too heavy, and I have a lot more weight to lose, and, I'm pretty motivated to lose it. I want to get back to scuba diving again. I want to fit in my clothes again. I don't want to look fat on YouTube. I'm even thinking about starting another YouTube channel called Tom is Fat, and putting, self-deprecating videos of me up there. Who knows? Along my journey. But I haven't decided that yet. Yeah, the stressful job was pretty bad, Kim, and I'm kind of excited about what things hold. Just in the last month, I built 5 lightsabers. So I'm, my pace is picking back up on lightsabers. I'm getting to some of the, personal builds and some of the builds that are up in the top of the closet that need to get built. I'm not taking any more commissions until I get rid of all that stuff, because Jennaru needs the space for her business. And I just want to get all those sabers built out and out of my house. So, that's kind of the state of the shop right now. I know I'm not building anything tonight, but I'm pretty excited about what the future holds here. And, I'm only a couple years out from retirement from my current job, and then Lord only knows what's going to happen then. But I'm pretty excited about everything that's going on right now, and Jen Rue's jumping along with me and helping me and being supportive of my diet, even though my diet's you know, a little extreme. She's not quite as extreme as I am, but she's definitely been supportive, and You know, we're helping each other keep junk food and crap out of the house that we shouldn't be eating. And we're both exercising together, you know, every morning. Before I go to work, her and I, you know, we walk together. And, you know, I'm going to get ready to go walk risky here again tonight. So I'm getting back into shape. And getting back into shape is making my mind clear. It's making me feel better. And, you know, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, Kim, it was pretty bad. Unfortunately, I couldn't change careers. You know, I'm 28 years in on a 30-year pension, and there was too much money at stake to just quit my job and change careers. So, you know, I'm having to stay this career out, but actually got out of the stressful part of the job that I was in, which you know, it's pretty awesome to be out of that stress. But so what I'm hoping, guys, is this weekend, I guess Sunday night, maybe we'll be installing that Saber, maybe not. I don't know. I have to think about that. I got to think about that. Hey, Mundo, I haven't forgot about your Prism 5.1s. I'll try to get your Prism 5.1 shipped out tonight, and then I'll let you know how much you owe me for shipping. I'm just going to send them to you. You know, I don't have the SD cards for them, so you're going to have to deal with, you know, downloading SD cards and getting SD cards for them. But, you know, I'll ship you at least 2 of those 5.1s so you can build your, you know, your daughter a couple of lightsabers with those prisms. Because if not, they're just going to sit around in my drawer and go to rust and dust. But yeah, you know, life has gotten a lot better and feeling a lot better. Definitely think my health has improved. And I think the lightsaber stuff has improved too because, you know, my health's improved. But hey, I wanted to share that cree Proffie board saber with you guys tonight, and that was my main mission. You know, I'd showed what a cree can do, like in a demo saber that I built, but I never actually had a saber to demo what the cree can do. So it's pretty cool that, you know, that you guys got to see that tonight. There's not a whole lot of these things around. There's just not a whole lot of these things around.
Are you a jet soldier, Kylo Ren?
And there you see that fire blade on a cree. And look, you still have smooshing, flash on fire, motion gestures. You still have everything you have on a neopixel saber. So this is a pretty fun little build, MHS, going back to its owner, thank God, because this saber was kind of a jinx because of the chassis system. Using a static chassis disc system is not advised anymore, and now you know why. Um, all the problems I ran into on that saber are why you shouldn't do those chassis. The 3D printed chassis is a much better way to go. You run into less problems. That chassis disc saber caused me all kinds of headaches and problems, and I'm glad to get it out of my hair. It's going to its owner tomorrow, and I hope I never see it again. So it's out of here. And then, you know, then these other 3 sabers, you know, that flagship that I showed you guys at the beginning, you know, that has the KR brass button and the Sotomayor glass eye, you know, that's going to its owner, and along with the 2 Graflexes that I showed you guys. So, you know, my workbench is pretty much complete, which is awesome because my workbench hadn't been complete in a while. No more commissions, no more customers. Now I'm on my own. I'm flying for myself. And, you know, I'm going to be selling a lot of the sabers that I'm building, but I can build them at my own tempo without somebody emailing me or calling me or pushing me. That's a pretty good feeling to have, knowing that I can build them as fast or as slow as I want to. And probably it's about time for a personal build. And like I told you guys, I haven't done a personal build since my, you know, New Hope Graflex with the Mentor chassis in it. And it's probably about time for another personal build. So the Phoenix Prop Star Killer, that's going to be my next personal build. And, you know, that'll go into my collection, which has been waiting on my shelf for a long time. After I get that one built, I think you can plan on me producing the light and at least one of the dark sabers for sale, if not both of them, and then an LS6 and the KRO crossguards. I need to get the crossguards built. So another reasons I'm losing weight is so that I can get back into my Kylo costume, full costume. Yeah. Yep. Yep. 2 years ago, I did a demo on that on Max on the Fireblade, how that works in Proffie, and it was just a soundboard hooked up to a tri-cree, and you guys could see it. But now to actually see a saber wielding it, is a different experience altogether. This is a pretty cool saber. I mean, it's MHS. It's got the leather wrap. You got the crystal chamber exposed in there. You got an extra recharge port, so you never have to take this thing apart. I mean, she can just put your charger down in there, and that's it. Well, I didn't show the back. Look at the pommel cap on this thing. Hopefully that shows. I'm hoping that shows. Stupid focus. Yep. Yep. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I did hear about the Graphics holder run. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty cool pommel cap. That's a laser cut one by the Custom Saber Shop. So that's pretty awesome. Have you guys been watching? That's another thing. Tonight, after I finish Walking Risky, I need to go down and watch the latest episode of of now I'm having a brain fart. Rogue One. What the hell is that guy's name? Come on. Yeah, Andor. Cassian Andor. Oh, hey, Jennaru's got to bail me out. That's pretty bad when Jennaru, yeah, Andor. Jennaru's got to bail me out on that. I've been watching Andor, and the first 3 episodes, I was like, man, this show stinks. And then after those first 3 episodes got over, and then it started picking up, I was like, oh man, this thing is awesome. Yeah, the 3D printed add-ons are definitely going to make that thing more expensive, but I think it's definitely more intricate than KR Sabers. KR Sabers is using Dimitri Stock's parts to pretty his up. Oh, I'm not going to spoil Andor. No spoilers for me. I just wanted to see if anybody was watching it. Have you seen any of the episodes, Max? Yeah, I don't want any spoilers out there. It's pretty cool. I just wanted to see who was watching it, because I will say that without spoiling it, I think it's one of the best Star Wars shows on TV. It's the best Star Wars that's been since Rogue One, and it is very much, very similar to Rogue One and in the feel. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, the first 3 episodes are boring. But once you get through them, I guess they're just setting up the storyline. But once you get through those, it just continues to accelerate and pretty awesome. I don't know about that, Max. I mean, I think Rogue One is one of my favorite movies. Um, I love Rogue One. I think Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies of all time. And yeah, I would say this series is probably better than Obi-Wan Kenobi because it just shows a part of the, I mean, you got to know it's Cassian Andor. You're seeing the beginning stages of the rebellion and how it came to be, and the Empire in its early stages as well. So it's kind of a neat watching how those governments formed and what's going on. Without giving away information. Um, it's pretty cool just seeing that. I just think it's been pretty exciting. But I don't want to give away any spoilers. I don't want to spoil Max's enjoyment of Andor, but it's definitely a good series, Max. You definitely want to watch it. But Lord help you with those first 3 episodes because they're kind of tough. But at any rate, hey, listen, I don't want to stay on too much longer because we've accomplished a lot tonight. But I do want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a poll up on my Facebook page, on Meg2Sis Sabers Facebook page. Do we use the round bunny ears or do we use the digitized bunny ears that are more accurate to the game for the Star Killer? And I may or may not install that Star Killer. I just don't know. I may or may not install it this weekend. At the very minimum, I may join a stream and put the buttons in it and get stuff built and ready to go for it. But I'm just thinking I probably ought not build that yet because I really need that crystal chamber. And if I'm going to order that crystal chamber, then I need to order a chassis with a changeable battery. But yeah, Kim's yelling round, round, round. Put the round ones on. I've always put the round ones on all my other ones. I never put the digitized ones on. So I'm gonna, I'll go ahead and put that poll up there, and I'll run that poll for a little bit, and we'll see what we get for votes. I'll run a concurrent one on YouTube, and y'all vote round or digitized bunny ears, and we'll see what we do on Solo Sabers live stream. But anyway, I don't want to tie anybody else up. Got nothing else for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Probably next Tuesday. I don't think I have anything beyond next week. Yeah, everybody, happy Thanksgiving to all those in the United States, and I hope everyone gets a chance to be with your families and doesn't have to work. And if you can avoid going shopping, please do, because when you go shopping on Thanksgiving, that means somebody has to work at the store to be away from their families. So everybody stay home and rebel against the Black Friday madness and let people be with their families on Thanksgiving. And that's what I hope we're going to be doing here, is being with our family on Thanksgiving. But thank you all for watching, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and we will see you soon. We'll try to get that prism in the mail to you. Mundo. Later all. See you next week.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, as usual. I really appreciate y'all tuning in on my channel. And as always,